Well, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You've heard that term before. The Detroit Free Press and TCF Bank Marathon is a week and a half away already, bringing runners from all over the world to Detroit. And this morning, we're showing you how to properly prepare for the big race. And I'd like to welcome Amy Watson, the lead athletic trainer at Brazov Fitness Center at the DMC Rehabilitation Institute of Michigan. And Amy, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
So by now, a lot of people have been training for weeks.
Right.
Already, you got it marked on the calendar coming up here, just not this weekend, but next weekend. What are some good tips now for people, maybe of race day, that people should know to be prepared heading into this?
So race day, I always have my little bag. And I kind of keep this packed in the house, so I kind of know where everything is all the time. So the night before, I'm going to just kind of do a quick recheck. I'm going to make sure my watch is charged up just right, and that's going to be in the bag. I'm going to make sure my phone or iPod, whatever I tend to carry if I use music, is charged up and ready. I'm also going to have my little hat with me so that I'm ready for when the sun does come up. And my sunglasses, because hopefully we'll need those too.
Hopefully,
right?
Yes.
Looking for good weather. Because you never know, 2 in the morning, is it going to be chilly? So again, something that you can keep warm in, that you might want to be able to leave behind at some point along the way. But I always too bring, and you can buy fancy arm sleeves, or I just use a pair of socks that I cut the arm off of, and I can slide my arm in so that when I do get hot and cold, I can kind of slide them up and down.
I see some people in shorts and t-shirts when it's still 35, 38 degrees in the morning.
So this will keep you a little warm as you are in the starting gate and kind of waiting to go. And then I always have some gloves with me too, just in case. And maybe I'm not going to keep these on the whole time, but I'm not going to get rid of them, especially if I'm doing the marathon, because it does get a little chilly out on the island, so you kind of sometimes have to bundle back up again.
Okay. And what about some food? I mean, eating the day before and the day of, what do you recommend?
Right. So I always tend to have a good breakfast. So oatmeal, a bagel with peanut butter, almond butter, whatever it is that you kind of choose or are used to, and hopefully you've gotten yourself prepared along the way kind of for what works for you. But I always say too, you're getting up a little earlier probably in order to get there, so you might need a little bit more in the morning, or even have like a little bar with you, so right before, because I know I get up really early at like 4:30, but it's not starting till 7. So sometimes I got to make sure I'm not starving.
And you don't want to have a full stomach too while you're starting the run too. Exactly. So what about recovery time? You just finished in record time, the best time you ever done a marathon, right? What do you do? How do you recover afterward?
So I always kind of say just keep moving. So you do want to do some walking afterwards, or even a cool down run. Some people do it right away that day. Some people wait a little bit till the next day. I always say keep moving. The more you move, the better.
So don't plan anything afterward too when you're done. So
it's also really nice too to kind of just let those legs calm down and get them up in the air. So lay down, legs up, just kind of let everything kind of drain back down.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being in here this morning, and good luck to everybody participating in next weekend's run.